I want to take a few minutes just to do a quick video. Not going to take much time, okay? But I just want to illustrate something. And sometimes the best ideas are right in front of your nose. At the end of the year, every time people have different aspirations, okay? They may want to get a new job, they may want to lose weight, they want to make more money, spend more time with the family, whatever it may be. At the beginning of the year, people embrace change for good reason. It's a new year, let's start fresh. It makes absolute sense, okay? And for some of those people, they want to start their own business. And there's nothing wrong with starting your own business. Let me just give you a brief synopsis. I was working for a company for a period of time. Actually, I was working for a company all my life. But in 2009, I started my own business. In 2010, I started to get serious with it. By 2014, I started getting really, really serious. And now that's what I do full time. I don't work for anybody else. I work strictly for myself. And it's an eye opener. So, what I want to do is pass down what I've learned over the last 5 or 6 years to someone who is where I was in 2010, 2009 when I started my own business. Okay. I hope this makes sense to you, but I'm going to use this analogy so that you can get your head wrapped around the kind of thinking you have to embrace, okay? You have two animals. One animal is living in the wild, another animal is living in the zoo. And there are advantages and disadvantages to both lives, okay? One isn't necessarily better than the other, but there is certain conditions that are more conducive to one individual and less conducive to another. If you live in the zoo, okay, your territory is much smaller, okay, and as a result, your physical space is smaller, and also your mental capacity is more restricted. And again, this is I'm not passing judgment on anybody. It's just a fact, okay? In the zoo, you get fed 3 times a day without fail. Somebody's going to come out to feed you. You know when that lion keeper is coming out with the buckets with the slabs of meat on time, every time, 7 days a week, or however many times they feed the animals. It's right on schedule, and the animals know that. They are taken care of. They get their injections, their monthly injections or yearly injections. They get looked over to make sure they're in good physical shape. So if they do get sick, they're going to take care of you because they have an investment in you. They don't want to see their animals die. There's an investment in the animals. All you have to do as an animal in the zoo is smile. Symbolically, of course, you don't smile, but smile in front of the people who come to the zoo. In that way, the zoo will make money. More people will come to the zoo if they see that animals are happy and interacting. Okay, and you don't have to worry about predators. You don't have to worry about competition. So you're taken care of. You're protected from your enemies. That's life in the zoo. Now you contrast that with life on the plains. Okay, it's a big, wide open world. Your advantage is you have territory. Boy, do you have territory. You can go anywhere you want to go. Okay? It's up to you. There's no restriction on your movement for the most part. It's feast or famine. There's days that you eat and you eat like crazy and it's just bonanza. Oh boy, life is good. And then there's days when you just literally starving. There's no food, okay? You have to take care of your own health. I mean, if you contract a disease of any kind or you get attacked by a predator, you're done for, okay? That's the ultimate. You can lose your life to another predator. So competition is fierce. That's life when you have your own business as opposed to working for somebody else. So that's the mindset. And, if you took a zoo animal and put them into the wild, you've got to, there's some growing pains there. the life is so different. And if you took an animal that's accustomed to living in the wild and put them in a zoo, they may not thrive. So that's where I'm coming from now. And so when you go into working for yourself, okay, you have to change your mindset. Okay, there's definitely opportunities, but there's risk also, and there are threats to your business. In terms of what do you do or what can you sell, well, you can start small, okay, and you have to change your mindset, and instead of thinking of a consumer, start thinking like a businessman. What can I do? What can I purchase that will bring a return on my money? So, for instance, we went. We're actually closed today. We decided to take a day off and spend some time doing what everybody else does, which is shop on New Year's Day. Okay, so the wife bought a Coach bag, and here it is. Okay, she's allowed me to borrow the bag before she uses it. She likes Coach, she likes name brand, but she doesn't like to pay retail prices. Okay, she bought this from a department store, well-known department store. Is it on the tag? It's not on the tag, but here is the SKU, and here is the price on that Coach bag. The regular retail price, if you can see that, was $195, and they marked it down to $136, and then it was 50% off because it's New Year's Day. It's January the 1st, and this is what people do, right? They go and shop. Now, she's going to use this bag, but my idea would be to sell this bag. This is how you change your concept. You change your thinking, okay? If I sold this bag, if I paid she paid $68 for this bag, final price. If I sold it for $100, okay, I'm still making over $30, okay? That's fine. You could buy like maybe 7, 8, 10 of these bags, spend a couple $100, and then resell. There are people who will pay more than $200 for this bag, for this Coach bag. And like I said, it's brand new, it's nice, it still has the package around it. But this is thinking like a businessman, and I've done this a few times. You can go to different stores. I don't need to tell you the stores. You can figure it out yourself. You can go to different stores. They have items on sale, and just ask yourself the question as a consumer. There's certain things that you like that you're willing to pay a nice price for, and if you're willing to pay a nice price for that, other people are willing to do so too. So if you find those items at a bargain price, resell them. Okay, resell them. I'm not saying that you need to do Coach or any name brand, but I'm just saying that the ideas for starting your own business is right under your nose. And then, which I will do another video on, you can start to find out what business you need to go into. But this would just be a start. It will be a start for you to start making money. And once you sell something like this for twice the price that you paid for, or $30 more than what you paid for, there's a good feeling that you bought something for X amount of dollars and you sold it for Y amount of dollars, and you made more than what you paid for. There's a good feeling in that, and you can then start to replicate that. So sometimes starting your own business, right, is right under your nose. When you go shopping, think as a business person instead of like a consumer. That's my pitch for today. Hey, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I will have more of these videos in the future.